Okay, let's continue our ulcerative colitis. So we have questions here. Sorry na po to. Okay. Question. A 34-year-old male reports a recurrent episode of bloody diarrhea, tenesmus, crampy lower abdominal pain for the past 6 months. Okay. And then colonoscopy reveals continuous inflammation beginning at the rectum, extending proximally limited to the mucosal layer, with laboratory findings showing anemia and elevated inflammatory markers. Okay, so the question is, the nurse explains that the distinguishing pathophysiologic feature, okay? So, pathophysiologic feature ang hinahanap natin, okay, of ulcerative colitis. So, what will be your answer? Okay, is it letter A, continuous mucosal inflammation starting in the rectum, transmural inflammation with scipulations, patchy involvement of the terminal ileum, or formation of fistulas and stricture? Okay. If ang sagot mo B and C, sorry for that. If ang sagot mo B and C, they are for your what? Regional enteritis. Okay, transmural inflammation and then patchy involvement. So that's your regional enteritis. Okay? So if your letter D, okay, if your letter D, yun yung sagot mo, okay, mali pa rin yan. Bakit? Sir, may regional enteritis pa din yan. So what will be your answer? It's your letter A. Okay. Bakit letter A? Okay, ulcerative colitis is characterized by a continuous inflammation that always begin in the rectum and then extend proximally in a contiguous pattern. Okay, the inflammation is limited to mucosal and submucosal layer. Okay, so ibig sabihin, kung ang regional enteritis ninyo kasama lahat ng layers ng stomach ninyo, your mucosa, submucosa, muscularis externa, and your serosa. Unlike your ulcerative colitis, yung mucosa and yung submucosa lang ang what? Ang affected. Okay? So, letter A is the best answer. Okay. Next, the nurse correlates the patient persistent tenesmus, okay, primarily with inflammation or with structure. Okay, so what will be your answer? The nurse correlates the patient's persistent tenesmus primarily with inflammation of which structure? Okay, anong structure daw? Okay, again, anong structure? Okay, is it terminal ileum, cecum, rectum, or your ascending colon? Okay, if your answer is A, B, and D, okay, they are less commonly, okay, associated with tenesmus. Okay, your A, C, and D, they are less, okay, less commonly associated with tenesmus. Okay, tenesmus. So what will be the answer? It's your letter C. It's your rectum. Okay? Remember that your tenesmus. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng tenesmus natin? Ito yung persistent urge to defecate. Yung urge mo to defecate. Okay? Tenesmus. Urge to defecate. Okay. Urge to defecate. Okay? It is caused by rectal inflammation, which stimulate the rectal stretch receptors even when the rectum is empty. Okay? Ayan. Next, which diagnostic procedure best confirms, okay, ulcerative colitis and differentiate it from Crohn's disease? Is it abdominal CT scan, stool culture, small bowel follow-through, or your colonoscopy with biopsy? Okay. If your answer is letter A, mali na yan. Okay? It may show complication but not definitive for diagnosing your ulcerative colitis. Okay? If letter B ang sagot mo, it rules out infection, not IBD. Okay? It rule out. Okay? It rules out infection, not IBD. So, mali ang A and B. If letter C naman ang sagot mo, remember that your letter C, small bowel follow-through, it evaluates small bowel involvement. More useful para saan? Sa Crohn's disease natin. So, mali ang letter C. So, what will be the answer? It's your letter D. Bakit colonoscopy and bakit colonoscopy with biopsy? Okay, remember that your colonoscopy allows direct visualization of continuous mucosal inflammation and histologic confirmation. Okay, making it as the gold standard for diagnosing ulcerative colitis and differentiating it from your Crohn's disease. Bakit? Kapag naglagay ka kasi ng scope, 'di ba? Makikita mo kagad kung ano yung difference ng regional enteritis mo and your ulcerative colitis, okay? Yung itsura pa lang niya magkaiba na, okay? Kung nakakita ka ng granuloma, ibig sabihin nun, regional enteritis yan. Pero pag nakakita ka ng mga ulcers, that's your what? Ulcerative colitis, okay? Next. Okay, next. During an acute flare with frequent body stools, okay, body stools, which nursing diagnosis is the highest priority? Is it acute pain, imbalance nutrition, risk for deficient fluid volume related to diarrhea, or your anxiety related to chronic disease? Okay? So if your answer is letter D, anxiety, this is a lower priority during the acute illness. Okay? Less priority to. Okay? During acute. Okay? During acute illness. Okay? Your letter D. If your answer is letter A and B, they are important but again, they are secondary, 'di ba? They are important but secondary, okay? So the best answer is your letter C. Bakit letter C? Frequent bloody diarrhea places the patient, okay, at the high risk for hypovolemia and electrolyte imbalance. Kasi nga, tae siya ng tae, okay? Kasama ba dyan ng dugo? Yes, okay? Pwede ba magkaroon ng hypovolemia because of the diarrhea? Yes. Pwede ba magkaroon ng electrolyte imbalance dahil sa diarrhea? Yes. Okay? Making fluid volume maintenance the top priority based on ABCs and your Maslow's hierarchy of need. Okay? Last question, number 5 natin. Which laboratory findings, okay, ang pinag-uusapan natin dito, laboratory findings, should the nurse monitor closely during active disease? Okay? Active. Okay, word active. So, ano magiging sagot natin? If yung sagot natin is A, C, and D, mali yan lahat. Why? Okay? They are not the most immediate concern in ulcerative colitis flares. Okay? Hindi sila yung priority. They are not priority. Okay? Okay? Bakit? Okay? Kaya nga letter B ang sagot, decrease hemoglobin and hematocrit. Bakit nga? Kasi chronic and acute blood loss from frequent bloody stools can lead to your anemia. Okay? Again, chronic and acute blood loss from frequent bloody stools can lead to your anemia. Okay? This also contributes to fatigue. Okay? And then, reduce oxygen carrying capacity. Okay? So, magde-decrease yung oxygen carrying capacity ng what? Ng katawan nyo if nagkaroon ng anemia yung pasyente ninyo. Okay? So, monitoring your hemoglobin and hematocrit is essential during the active disease. Okay? Again, monitoring your hemoglobin and hematocrit is essential during the active disease. So, that is your ulcerative colitis.